Good morning, pregame crew. It is Monday, August 8, 2022, 8:22 a.m. Mountain, 8:22 a.m. Eastern, 6:22 a.m. Mountain Time. Good morning. Welcome to the pregame show. If you're tuning in later in the day, you may or may want to fast forward till this far right corner clock says 6:30. That's where I'll get started with indices, commodities, crypto, and movers and shakers of the day. Between now and then, I'm going to do a little housekeeping, audio-visual check, say hello to my friends, and then do a few charts. Good morning, Greg, Night Truck, Topher, Rick, Matthew. Good morning. Pretty Butterfly Willow Pup. Hey, Train Man. Hey, Bennett. Buenos dias. Mal, Ed. Good morning, Basque, Night Truck. Patrick, Jeremy, Clint, Michael. Hey, Michael and Ann. How are you? Hey, Chris. Yeah, let's get it. Audio visual is good. Thank you, Night Truck. I appreciate you. Thank you. Z Lab. Alrighty. Runner. We are not in blue sky breakout, so RSI still matters. We closed Friday with a bullish engulfing candle Friday. Excuse me, for the week, not Friday. Let's look what happened Friday. Friday, big bull day. We are over that 45.69. In pre-market, when did they have earnings? Excuse me. Tomorrow morning they have earnings, so please be aware of that. If you said, Lori, you must trade this, and I don't even know what the news is, I would short it because of earnings tomorrow. Running this hard on Friday, almost 11%, almost 14% in pre-market. Typically, you're going to have some type of selling and profit taking before earnings. However, that is a very high risk short with this type of Momo, and your 15-minute RSI is 88.9, so pretty extended. And where would I go long would be Friday's high at 45.40. So on any pullback, I would look for a 5-minute back burner or a pullback to Friday's high for potential resistance to act as support. Good morning. ATAI. If you haven't been watching the videos, Dan has been upping the coverage on psychedelics, and this is in that space. 451 is your key resistance. Hourly RSI is no longer overbought. 4 hours overbought. See, the high Friday was 438, but you see how this is different than that Z Lab. If we make it back to Friday's high, that's only 6 cents below us. I don't know that that could serve as decent support for a pullback buy potentially, but I definitely would be looking for a 5-minute back burner. Support 423, 421. One second, I'm going to cough. I'm coughing, but I feel so much better. Hourly downtrend onto the dollar. 4 hour, this morning, I really didn't like this chart. I like clarity. And you see how we broke this inside bar bull and technically got another high, but we didn't have a pivot low. So it's kind of hard to deem this a downtrend. So I would say we have enough room for a 4 hour higher low compared to 105.668. And bears could look to top fish 106.80. Daily, we're inside Friday's range. We did get a higher high on Friday with the dollar. So the bulls are attempting to do something with this chart because they've been pulling back for a while. Good morning. Hey, crypto, Chris, Joe. ADA, let's look at it. I actually have positions in ADA and Mana right now. And I typically don't have a ton of crypto positions on, but I do right now. This chart looks good. When you have Dan pounding the table saying, hey, watch this tightening range, I've been with him for 5.5 years now, trading with him as my mentor, and now I'm his partner. But when he talks, I listen. Potential hourly bull flag, you have support at 5379 on ADA, and then 5229 resistance over that 55 cents is 0.5558. You're tardy again, Mary. Okay, well, you're going to get some demerits in putting time out. Kidding. over 5558. Your next resistance will be 60 cents psychological, then 669. All right, let's look at mana. Potential hourly bull flag on mana. Potential 4-hour bull flag early, very early. Daily bull flag is confirmed. Your resistance is the high of this morning move, 1.118. Your resistance over that, 1.129 and 136. I love, love, love when these EMAs open like this. And I kind of, in my head, you know those pinball machines, and you hit the buttons on the side and the lever hits the ball. To me, this looks like a lever. And if you don't know what I'm saying with pinball machine, then you're probably super, super young. So I like it. It's like the pinball machine. The lever hits the price and hits it up. You see that separation? That's bullish. And we're obviously over the daily 50 MA, and we're over the hourly 50 MA. If you don't have a position, I would buy pullbacks to the hourly 50 MA as long as it works. Good morning. Hey, Casey, how are ya? Casey, Bobo, Rick, how are y'all? Are y'all doing great? We have CPI data this Wednesday. That's the only, well, actually, I don't have to guess. I can look. That's the cool thing about having resources is you don't have to guess. Let's look at the holiday. So I'm going to show y'all how I do this. I've shown y'all this before, but I hit clear. I clear all countries. Then I hit United States. And then I only want to know about the 2-star and 3-star stuff coming up that's important to very important. So today, nothing. Tomorrow, non-farm productivity. And then, of course, the EIA estimates. So Wednesday, this week, let's see, Wednesday, yep, CPI. Thursday, PPI. That doesn't look like anything big on Friday. You see how they're all 2-star, and you could just find those 3-star ones and you could see what's important. So we don't have a lot of important economic data out there this week. Yeah, it could tilt down for sure. The market could pull back. Bulls have been in control for a while. It was my overall assessment. If you are a part of the swing report, the swing report goes out every Sunday. And I do the market wins video every weekend. I spend a couple hours prepping for the video, and the video is about 10 minutes long. And I go over what my view of the market is next week and the upcoming week. So for this week, I actually am looking for a pullback in the market. But bears have shown no strength. So until that happens, bulls are in control. I can look or pontificate of what I think may happen, but we can make it so simple with the market. As long as the hourly EMAs are below us, bulls are in charge, period. End of discussion. That's awesome, Casey. Good. Aw, that's nice, Miguel. Carlos, you're late. What's going on, y'all? Y'all are late this morning. All right, it's 6:31. Let's get started. Good morning. Welcome to the pregame show. I'm Chart Gal Lori. This is who I am. If you want to give me a follow on Twitter, at Chart Gal Lori. I'm part of the Chart Guys community, and we teach technical analysis. I have notes over on the left side on another screen. I type up notes for my show just to keep me organized if I lose my place. And then when I'm done with the show, I copy and paste those notes for TCG members only so they can mark it up as they see fit. Why do I do that? Is because TCG members, they need some privilege. They pay to be part of the community, and I do this free every morning. So let's get started. ES. So ES, we've already gotten through resistance that I marked, which was Friday's high, but we have not gotten a weekly bull break over 4202, 4202. We have not gotten a weekly bull break. NASDAQ did. NASDAQ got over that 12945, and we are still inside last week's range. We have not gotten through Friday's high. So I want you to look at this. Does anything jump out at y'all of what this pattern could be right here? I'm not giving a lot of weight to this pattern that I haven't announced what it is yet, but I'm just waiting to see if y'all are with me. I'm not giving a lot of power to this pattern because of RTY. IWM RTY futures have been so strong this morning. We've got the weekly bull break convincing. Last week we had a double top at 1919, 1920. And then this morning we got a bull break and we're charging higher. Look at this. Look at this. On that weekly level for RTY was 1919. And last week we hit 1923. Well, this morning we're already well over that and we're just going higher. Yes, there you go, Justin. That's it. Diamond pattern. It's raining, Mary. Can you send some rain my way? That would be great. Oh, Justin, you got it. Oh, Rob, that's nice. That's so sweet. Okay, so RTY is leading the charge higher. This pattern, this bull strength here, that bull strength has me backing off. I didn't draw the pattern here on NASDAQ because of the strength in the other indices. NASDAQ led us last week and it's taken a breather this morning, and I guess we'll allow it, but let me show you what that pattern looks like. If we were to reject at the high and then EQ out here and then down, that would be a bearish pattern. So I'm saying I don't have a lot of weight on this bearish pattern for NASDAQ because of the bull strength in RTY. As long as RTY is charging higher, I don't think the bears are going to get very far on this NASDAQ diamond pattern. However, I will say in order for RTY to continue and ES to continue and take out more highs, is they need a NASDAQ to play along. And right now we're green. We're up 0.77%. That's a really green morning. But relatively speaking, how far away? Probably less than 1% away from Friday. Yeah, we're 0.33% away. So again, I'm not giving a lot of weight to this pattern, and we have a potential daily bull flag. Do you see how pretty that is? Now let's go back to ES. Yeah, there has been crypto investor. Oh, Justin, that's nice. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Miguel. All right, let's go back to ES. 420225, that is the level. Let's go set an alert for 4200. Tell me when ES gets near 4200. That will be a major place to go short. And then if we break through, of course, you stop out of the short. But it's a clear Mars level. We have resistance here at 4173, and we have a little resistance here at 4189. 4189 to be aware of. Let me draw that so you can see it. Actually, I should probably get a price label and then you could really see it. 4189, we have a tiny little resistance in there. Don't forget about then 4202. Your last hourly support is at 415325. Okay, NASDAQ. NASDAQ has this 4-hour diamond pattern that I'm acutely aware of, yet bulls are currently in charge. Resistance 13351, 13384. You have an hourly support at 13264, 13264. RTY, bulls, 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 bulls. It's kind of like you pass the strip bar and it's girls, girls, girls. This is bulls, bulls, bulls. You have resistance at 1950.8, 1951.50. That is your next resistance on RTY. We are overbought on the daily. And at the weekly, we're getting over that 50 RSI. And that was one of my major things that I did on the Market Wins video this weekend is the weekly 50 RSI. Look at where we are on ES. We're at 51. NASDAQ, 52. I'm looking right here. RTY, 52. YM, 51. Typically, that first test, when you're going up there and testing it in a bear market, which we have not gotten weekly breaks, bull breaks on the Dow or ES, it can act as resistance. Yes, we're over it by 1 or 2 points, but I am watching it closely. All right, let's go back to RTY. Did I give you the next resistance? Oh, yeah, I did. Did I give you the hourly support? 1924 is your support. So what are we doing with support? This, not that. Try again. This level, 1919, when price comes back, you could say, hey, tell me when price gets to 1920. Prior key obvious resistance, when you come back and retest it, it could act as support. YM, you have not gotten through that, what was that? Last Monday's high, 32938. Then your next resistance, 33317 and 33434. So you have support on the hourly at 32795. VIX. This is one thing that is a fly in the ointment. When I say that, I just mean it's a hiccup in the overall plan. When you could see a plan so clearly and say, okay, bull, 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 bull. This is one little, it's kind of messing stuff up for the market, I think, is VIX strength. Why are we green in VIX when ES is up 0.57, NASDAQ 0.7, RTY 0.6, YM 0.47? Huh? What? And we have plenty of room for hourly higher low on this pullback. Y'all see that? So this, to me, is the glimmer of hope for the bears, is VIX is green. Let's look at Hang Seng. Hang Seng closed down 0.77. I have NEO on our Queen of the Mountain trades for a short because of Hang Seng weakness and just obvious resistance levels on NEO. However, I won't be taking the short plays if the market is bull. I won't be taking the short plays. All right, DAX is up 0.87%. All right, let's get to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we have a potential hourly bull flag. And this chart is the reason that we have MARA on our list today for Queen of the Mountain trades. It's already made a move, but I do want to just make sure that we stay focused on it because there's great opportunity in these blockchain names in both directions. So let me clear all this off. So we have resistance at 24666. Ugh, I don't like that number. On Bitcoin, and you have support at 22852, 22392. Now, if you're a Bitcoin bull, of course, this was overnight, well, weekend trading, I should say, but you're going to want to see an uptick in that volume. Oh, we got it. Never mind. We got it on the hourly. So ideal bull flag here on Bitcoin, and your new support 24009. Ethereum, hourly bull flag. Now let's flip back and forth. Y'all see how we barely got over this resistance and we're pulling back? Look at Ethereum. It got through that resistance with flair. Ethereum has definitely been stronger. We got over that 1792. We had 1818 this morning, and your new hourly support is at 1764. Gold. So it was interesting listening to the Barrick Gold CEO on CNBC this morning. So I don't hardly ever go over copper, but he was talking about the scarcity of copper and how it's needed in all components of infrastructure for our world. So I thought it was pretty interesting, but we're rejecting at the hourly 50 MA. You do have an hourly uptrend. You have support at 1788 and 1786. Gold is attempting to fix this mess. And I think I had it on the 6 hour in Commodities this morning on my write-up, is we have a potential 6 hour head and shoulders forming on gold. And resistance over the high of this morning of 1802 is 1805. Oil. Oil has been super de-duper. How about that for technical analysis? How weak is oil? It's super de-duper weak. Oil has been weak. We're inside Friday's range. 87.4. Nope, that's not your next support. We broke through that. Your next support is at 86.34. 86.34. Let me do a price label on that so you can see it. And then 81.90. We are not oversold on the daily. We're approaching it. 4 hours not oversold. Hourly no longer oversold. So I would promote a potential bounce buy on oil, but they just keep cooling off RSI. The 15-minute isn't even oversold anymore. Bulls are trying here. 87.22 is your support. Bears are in charge as long as the 15-minute and hourly EMAs are overhead. All right. Nat gas. Nat gas is oversold on the hourly. We're not oversold on 4 hour or daily. And we're at the daily 50 RSI. EMAs are overhead, so bears are in charge. However, I think we're getting close to a potential buy point on nat gas. We keep making lower lows. So of course I need to wait until we can change the 15-minute trend convincingly. We just keep making lower highs and rolling over. But if you are a nat gas trader, I do think we're going to have an opportunity for this oversold bounce on nat gas. Because on the daily, we're looking for a potential higher low on against 755. Okay, so we're in an EQ here. Lower high, and we're pulling back to that 755. So we're at the 50 RSI looking for a daily higher low above 755 with hourly oversold. That's where we typically go scout those daily higher lows. The fly in the ointment here is we're not necessarily guaranteed a daily higher low. Bulls did not give themselves enough room on this bounce to get a necessary or a guaranteed higher low, or at least a higher probability. So it's something that I will be weighing the risk and reward here, but I'll be looking, if we get closer to 755 and we get a 15-minute trend change, I'd love to go long on that gas. If we lose 755, trade setup is goner. All right, Apple, potential daily bull flag. And we have an hourly squeeze. Do y'all see that? Y'all see that squeeze? The bulls are trying to give it a go. I was marking up this 16659 over here, this prior resistance. It could act as resistance again, but we got over it this morning, 166.67. Let's see if we can get over 167.19. Bears are going to be waiting. Actually, I'm going to set alert. Bears are going to be waiting. I'm going to say 167.10. Let me know when you get there, and we'll see if bears can stop it and play some defense right here at this level, or if bulls are going to take them out. The squeeze and being over the 50 RSI has me leaning more bullish that they can take it out. Amazon hourly 50 MA pullback buys. So I go over the Great Wall of Louisiana, and I, of course, say that jokingly. That's the hourly 50 MA for me. When it's overhead, it can typically be strong resistance. Well, the same thing can be said for price coming down to the hourly 50 MA. It could act as a strong support. So it is my position today on Amazon, pullback buys to the hourly 50 MA. As long as these hourly EMAs are below us, hourly 50 MA below us, stay long. 143.20, actually your next resistance 142.86, the high of Friday, then 143.26, 143.56. Amazon will be key today. I like a pullback buy of Amazon. Nvidia, we do have a little bit of a squeeze here on the hourly, and I have the same mindset for Nvidia that I do for Amazon. As long as this hourly 50 MA is supporting price, I think there are pullback buy opportunities to the hourly 50 MA. You have support at 188.75 and 188.45. Can y'all hear me? It's like people stopped typing, so now I want to make sure. Yeah, looks like everything's working. All right, Tesla. So Tesla is green. It's up 2% on this EV news, the law that got passed about more EV credits. But this doesn't look good. Where's the hourly 50 MA? Overhead, 894.05 is resistance, and then the high of Friday, 913.82. Tesla is in the top fish category for me. I'm looking for a top fish, and your level may be 912.14, or again, the high of Friday, 913.82. Aggressive bears are looking at top fish, 894.05, and that's only if ES stays under 4,200 and we start pulling back. Then I would be looking at top fish plays. So my top fish plays, just so you know, do this. So here are the bull plays and here are the bear plays. So let me type it. Okay. So bull, I like Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, for solar, JPM, and Mara. Right. And then for bear plays, I like Tesla and NEO. So with the RTY strength we have this morning, with them making that weekly bull break more decisive and convincingly, I would look for solar names, growth names, for potential bull plays and bear plays. Again, Tesla and NEO, I don't know why I'm picking on two EV names when they got positive EV news this morning. So just have that in the back of your head too. And Tesla and Twitter news, I didn't look at Twitter this morning. I had that written down on my weekend notes. Yeah, Twitter. So Elon is saying he'll go through with the Twitter deal if they can vet 100 accounts, whatever their process is. So let me put that. So another bull name is Twitter. All right. So another bull name, Twitter, if you want to just screenshot that. So these are my bull names. These are my bear names. But my bear names have an asterisk on it because we do have EV news. So I don't want to get crazy top fish in Tesla and then get slammed. First Solar. Oh, I didn't put NEO over here. You're soaking it all in. Good, Aaron. Y'all are good students. Y'all are listening so well. Hey, Casey. Rivian should have positive tailwind with that EV news. If I have time, I'll look at it. First Solar. So who was here Friday and saw me draw all these squiggly lines on First Solar? This squeeze was incredible. I even likened it to Beyond in that setup. And I tell y'all find me those setups. Find us all those setups. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those clear, obvious setups where price is compressing and pressure is building. If you can measure this PSI, it's probably 100, where it's just pressure's building, building, building. And then typically when you release over that resistance and our support level, you have nice follow through. Well, Friday, it didn't do us nicely. It popped, it came back, and it just EQ'd out. They got 2 upgrades this morning. So First Solar, I like a pullback buy, 5-minute back burner setup on First Solar. Let's go set that alert. Tell me when RSI hits 30. All right, now I want to go look at Rivian because I want to be helpful. Yeah, it definitely has a tailwind. But you see how this setup is ugly too, just like Tesla? I don't get it. I don't like it. Bears are going to be waiting here at 36.84. You have this big of a pullback and then you V-shape. Typically, you're not going to go to a higher high unless you have some really good news. And Rivian does have positive news. It could definitely happen, but it's just not my trade setup. If anything, I look to short these setups. There you go, Matt. Thank you for summarizing. Yes, pullback buys are the name of the game until they stop working. CAN is bullish, just like First Solar. It's part of IWM for the most part. I would have to go verify that and look at the individual names, but you have support at $86.30, $86.20, $84. You have resistance at $88.10. Then above $88.10, your next resistance is $101. So it would be psychological levels up until $101. Okay, JPM. JPM has an interesting setup. Y'all see this daily squeeze? And you see how it's fighting with the hourly 50 RSI and it's finally getting over it? The daily 50 RSI. Did I say hourly? It has been below that on the daily since June 10th. So for over 2 months. This could be pretty explosive if we get over that 116.50. I like a pullback buy. You see how we have a bull flag here on the hourly? Actually, it's on a higher time frame. On the 4-hour. So we had a big bullish day on Friday, so I'm looking for a pullback buy on JPM. Oh, thanks, Mike, for that information. Mike says Rivian does not get any part of the EV bill. Okay, thank you for that information. MARA. MARA, hourly 50 RSI or 5-minute oversold. So y'all know how I'm always back burner, 5-minute oversold, back burner, back burner, back burner. Well, this morning I typed something just different that I don't normally. I do call out the 50 RSI a lot, but possibly a pullback buy to the hourly 50 RSI. It could line up with a 5-minute being oversold. But you see how many days this 50 RSI has been support? Since Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So a pullback buy to hourly 50 MA, a pullback buy to hourly 50 RSI could be 2 points for entry. Let's see. Oh shoot, we got earnings after hours. Careful with this one. I did not take note of that this morning. And finally, NEO I really like for a short. But it's confusing because the market is bullish this morning, so I don't want to lead with a short right off the bat. But y'all look at this, 2027, 2020, hourly EMAs are overhead, hourly 50 RSI is overhead, hourly 50 MA is overhead. Do y'all see this? I think, and again, we know how NEO does. It likes to break resistance and then reverse. So it could have a look above and fail on 2027. So this is what I would, over 2035, I'm wrong. But I would let a short go until 2035. Over 2035, I'm wrong. All right. That's all I had for names. Let's look at XBI. Bullish. We're coming up on the daily 200 MA. And then we had a resistance over here. I posted 92.63, the high from April 8th. It matches up with that 200 MA. We're well above that now. We're at $94. But I'm not going to take my eye off this daily 200 MA. You want to impress me, XBI bulls? Go close over it. I'd be shocked if they close over that today. That's how much weight I give that 50 and the 200 simple moving averages on the daily. It's typically hard to get over on the first time. Just ask is it the gold bulls? Yeah, look at these gold bulls struggling here at the 50 MA on the daily. Look at silver. We tell y'all about the boomer, and again, I'm probably a boomer, I don't know. But we talk about the boomer indicators that really work well on commodities. Look at that. Look at that daily 50 MA acting as huge resistance right now for silver. So getting back to XBI, I digress, but this is a beautiful, beautiful trampoline pattern. I'd be shocked if it could get over the daily 200 MA. However, we've got news on GBT. They're getting bought out for... It's way earlier this morning. Sorry, don't want to get you sick. This is our Slack chat room. Okay, I'm not going to find it. But they got bought out, and there are a couple biotech names that are running hard. So I would be careful shorting XBI today with these buyouts. All right. BKKT for Skywave. Probably looks good like MARA and Riot. Oh, it's a laggard. Yeah, Mara is up 9% and BKKT is only up 4%. Definite laggard. Good one, Skywave. Now, that candle on Thursday, that's ugly. You would not want to take that home to mama. That is one ugly candle. 333 is a gap. Okay, we filled that. Never mind. We filled that gap. Your next resistance over Thursday's high is up at 398. I like this. So Friday's high was 318. So let's use that same methodology we talked about earlier. Pull back buy to the prior day high, potentially acting as support. Let me see if I can say that again. Looking for a pullback buy to the prior day high, looking for that resistance to act as support. Yeah, like the video. Y'all, I don't know why I'm telling y'all this. I have the worst song. It's filthy. And I'm not going to play it for y'all. But this, if you want to hear a terrible song, it's stuck in my head. I don't know why. My nephew was playing it this weekend. He had a birthday and we were wakeboarding out on the boat. And this song, it's stuck in my head. So I just want someone else to suffer with me. It's kind of like having the shark song stuck in your head, but with filth. I'm sorry, I'm just reading, making sure I didn't skip anything. I have time for one more chart, and then I'm going to shut her down and go listen to Charting Man Dan. He'll be live in 5 minutes. 5. PTRA. If you listen to that song and you like it, let me know. If you listen to that song and have to wash your ears out with bar soap, let me know. 672 is your next resistance. Oh, did we hit that? Yeah, 672 is your next resistance, and then 694. It had a big day on Friday. Is there a liquidity issue here? No, that's weird. Charting Man Dan goes live in our room. So if you're a Chart Guys member, he goes live, general chat. Here it is. Live in 10 minutes. So he posts that 6:52. So that's where he's live. If you're a TCG member, you can hear. We go live 3 times a day in the room for members only. Of course, I'm live every day, and this is for everyone. And then I should also mention we have an open house tomorrow. So tomorrow, we do this once a month. This live session that Dan does for 90 minutes from 7 a.m. my time to 8:30 or 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Eastern. We're opening this up to the public tomorrow, okay? All right. Well, y'all have a wonderful day. You're a member, David? Oh, okay. Awesome. Good. Welcome. Thank you. Tammy, it's Tuh. 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 Like Beat King and Queendom. Tuh. Tammy, you're going to like it, I think. All right. I love you all. Thank you for being here. TCGers, you'll see a lot of me in the room today. All right. Y'all have a wonderful day. Use stop losses.